What is going on, nerds? How is everybody doing tonight? Welcome back once again. Happy Tuesday. I know this is it's a weird day. It's an off day for streaming, but you know what? I just couldn't help myself. I have a new keyboard to build. I really want to get it built, want to get it tested out. So I figured, you know what? Screw it. It's an off night, but I just can't wait anymore. I have all the parts. Everything is here. I want to do it. So that's what we're going to do. So, how is everybody doing tonight? So, let me get a little background music going here, because nobody needs to listen to me drone on for 3 hours without some background noise, right? So, what we are going to be doing, we are going to be building a TEX Shura, that is S-H-U-R-A, TEX Shura mechanical keyboard. TEX is a Taiwanese-based company. They do, their claim to fame is doing like full-size mechanical keyboards, but here's the kicker, they have a track point. So they're styled after ThinkPads, right? The keyboard style is very much in line with ThinkPads, where you have your track point, you know, you have your little nub mouse here, and you have your 3 physical mouse buttons, right? So this is an existing model. This is a first generation existing model that I had before I realized that they had a DIY edition, right? So this one has Cherry MX switches. They're soldered onto the board. I was very disappointed to find out that they were soldered onto the board, but hey, such is the case. I then found out later, oh, they do a DIY model. DIY might be something that I want to look into doing, because I have, y'all know me, I'm a keyboard switch snob, right? So I did go ahead and get the DIY model, and I ordered the switches for it. Everything arrived. Keyboard arrived yesterday, switches arrived today, so I have all the parts here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to unbox this bad boy, and we are going to actually assemble it live on stream, right? Now, I have the top cover taken off of this because I do enjoy just having the bare keys sticking straight up out of the board, right? I like the looks of it. It's a little more stripped down. It's a little more utilitarian. Plus, it just gives me, I feel like if for some reason it just gives me a better feel, right? I don't know that there's an advantage to it. I like the feel of it. I have the same thing going on with my my Mini M, my Unicomp Model M keyboard. I pulled the top cover off of that because I do just like seeing the bare keys sticking straight up out of the board. It's a particular aesthetic that I like. You know, your mileage may vary. It's what I happen to like, so that's what I go with. But yeah, so we are going to unbox this bad boy and get going. So I'm going to move this pre-built model out of the way. And we will go ahead and get started, guys. So let me switch back to the full cam here. So the packaging on this thing is actually really phenomenal. I really like it. It's just a very nice, it's a very slick, very nicely done box, right? It has a nice little design on it. Has the brand TEX, has the inlay Shura. Ooh, the TEX is trailing on the camera. It has the Shura laid in on it. You know, it has a nice little metallic finish. It's all shiny and nice and new. And it's just clean packaging, you know? It's like a nice shoebox. It's like a really, really nice, that's a nice boulder. I like that boulder. That is a nice boulder. Yeah, I mean, it's like a really nice shoebox. You know, you get a really nice shoebox. You don't want to necessarily throw it away. You want to, if you can, you want to save it, right? So, let's crack this bad boy open. And let's see what we've got. We have our little insert, very minimal instructions. Basically, here's what the buttons do. You know, this button does this. Here's what's contained in the box. You know, you can go to their website, get a whole lot more information. The good thing is their website actually has a configurator, so you can create custom key maps and upload them to the keyboard, you know, to configure it however. You can remap the keys as you see fit, so it's really nice. So this we actually need, so we're going to set this to the side for right now, keep it somewhere close by. Let's see here, full cam, main cam. So this is going to be kind of blurry. Yeah, we can zoom this out a little bit. There we go. Focus in. I really do love having a manual focus camera. So you have a nice sheet of, you know, just protective foam over the top of it. So, right, already you can tell there's a definitive difference between this one and the one that I just showed you. And that the one I just showed you, it's already pre-built. It has all the switches, has all the keys, has everything. This is literally the bare bones. It's the case. Also, Rosso, how are you doing tonight? It's good to see you, pal. I don't know if I said hello. But this is literally just the bare bones. It's a PCB, you know, it's the board. It's the board and the case, and that is it, right? Switches, keys, all need to be added to it. So the idea is if you have a preferred keyboard switch, you can actually, you can add it yourself, right? You can pick your own keyboard switch or switches if you have if you like to use a combination. There are people that are known to mix and match switches in the same keyboard, right? So the mouse buttons themselves, these are soldered on. These are, I believe, okay, yeah, so these are cherry low profile. These, the mouse buttons are cherry low profile red switches. So those are the only ones they really don't give you a choice for, right? But other than that, you can pretty much pick whatever MX style compatible switch that you want. And for that, let me grab one of these here. For that, I chose to go with my old favorite, the Kaihl Box Navies, right? Now they're called Box Navies because, as you can tell, they have a box stem. You know, it still has the cross, it still has the cross section, the MX style stem, but it has this little protective box around it, and it is a navy blue color, and they just sound really, 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 really nice. I don't know if you guys can even hear that, but they sound just really nice. I love them. I absolutely love them. So, yeah. So also this guy has the top cover. So the difference between this model and the pre-built model comes with a plastic top. For this one, I elected to go for the aluminum top. So it's a little more slick. It's a little shiny. It's a little more heavy duty. It just feels a little bit better put together, right? So I'm really looking forward to this one. So, you know, on the back of it, you've got your feet, you got your dip switches. Those define different functions of the keyboard. You have your feet, you know, you have your feet to prop it up at an angle. You actually have an insert here. If you want to, you can actually insert a Bluetooth module in here so that you can run it wireless. Otherwise, you've got a Type-C cable that you can plug in. And they actually do I have it here? Yes. They actually do include, it's a nice little feature, they do include a 1.5 meter, so like what, a 4-foot Type A to Type C USB cable, which I think is a nice little value add. I think that's nice of them. That's very nice of them. So, but yeah, it's just all together, you know, the design of this thing, it's very, very, very slick, right? So we're going to set this off to the side. Another layer of protective foam in the box. I don't know enough to translate that. So we're just going to assume that it says something really nice. Okay. So we have some accessories here that we will get into in just a second. We're going to set these off to the side. It says chicken noodle soup. I'm sure it does. How you doing, Ronan? It's good to see you, pal. And then under here, this box is what we're really looking for. These are the actual keycaps, right? So it's a DIY build-yourself board. So, of course, the keycaps aren't going to be on there, right? So they ship you all the different keycaps that you would need, plus a couple extras. There's a couple different ways that you can build this out. So my build's going to be, like anything else I do, my build's going to be a little bit non-standard. So, yeah, we will go ahead and get into that. Again, just a really gosh darn pretty box, right? I'll definitely be saving this box. So we're going to set this off to the side. Well, thanks. Had a migraine and sore throat already, so this week's going well. I'm sorry, man. Hope you get to feeling better. I appreciate you being here. If you feel the need to go, please do not stay on our account. So we have all of our different keys here, you know, all different types, all different shapes, all different sizes. I'm going to have to use the other keyboard as a reference, of course, because I just can't remember all that offhand. One thing that I do like is they do give us the standard ISO. They do give us the enter key, the tall blue enter key, which I really dig that. I really like having that you know, tall style enter key, like the old ThinkPads used to have. I don't know why. I really like that because it's non-standard. You don't really see a lot of that on modern keyboards, and honestly, I just think it's cool, man. So we're gonna toss that back in there for now. Take this. Boom. Okay. Accessories included. So we have the keycaps. We also have some accessories and some goodies. A little bit of hardware. So we have... So on here, there is actually... The enter key has its own mounting plate, right? So where the enter key will go, it has its own plate separate from the rest of the mounting plate. So this is for a traditional, just like standard American style, you know, just slim, you know, thin, slim enter key, right? We can actually swap this out for this piece. So let me get this out of the packing so I can show you guys. We can actually swap this out for this piece, which will accommodate having the tall enter key that I just showed you, right? So that we'll definitely be doing that. We do have the option for a standard long spacebar. Let me focus this in for you guys. Actually, I can zoom this in a little bit more, I think. There we go. Beautiful, baby. So we do have the option for a standard long spacebar, or we can swap these out for two smaller brackets, and we can do two individual space bars, right? It's nice to have options. I really dig that. This, of course, is the assembly for the track point, the nub, the nipple mouse, as people like to call it, the big red nipple. Again, these are our physical mouse button key switches. You have an LED here to indicate your caps lock is on, you know, just all sort of basic stuff, right? So this we're going to need sooner rather than later, so I'm going to keep this nearby. Otherwise, in the bag, we have pretty standard fare. We have a keycap puller, right? So this you would affix onto a keycap. It'll, you know, pop onto it, and you could just, you know, pop it right off, right? It's a nice little feature to have. Really handy. This is actually a very handy little tool, right? So I really like these things a lot. Let's see. So we have our balance bars for the... I forget the technical name for these. I can't actually remember what they are. But these are the bars that we will use to replace this single long stabilizer bars. These will replace this single long stabilizer bar for the space bars, because we are going split space bar because I'm mildly insane. Why not? Let's see. Miscellaneous screws for fastening the case. Extra screws if you need them. We actually don't really need these all too much. Additionally, extra screws if you need them. Let's see. The rest of these I can just dump out. So you have, if you so choose, you can actually replace your traditional escape key. They've given you kind of a, this is kind of a little goof here. Whoop. Hello. Give me a sec. They give you a key with a the imprint of kind of the traditional ThinkPad style, you know, red nub, right? The red tip. So it's kind of cool. I think it's kind of cool. But yeah, I don't know yet if I'm going to use that or I'm going to use something else. But hello. Again. Oh, at least this time it didn't fall on the floor. It just fell right into my chair. So, yeah, it's a cute little guy. So we'll set him off to the side. Then we have our physical mouse buttons, right? So when all is said and done, we have 3 of these. Yeah, that's the right direction. So we'll set them up like that, right? So we'll have 3 of these, so that'll be left, middle, right. So left click, right click, middle click. So it's nice and handy, And again, first time you get to see it in action, our little keycap popper, right? So you pop this guy in, fit him in on either side till he's secure. You'll feel it clip in on both sides, and just, you know, apply light pressure. Come on. There you go. And it pops right off. You can just slide it right out. Okay? Easy enough. And then the last thing is we have an assortment of different mouse tips. So we also have, so this the track point module by itself, it actually has a it has kind of a stabilizer, but it also has an adapter to actually fit the nubs that come with it, right? So this little blue piece, this actually goes on over this guy, and we affix the nub to this little blue piece, right? So we will be doing that before too long. They give us 2 choices. We can either have a yellow soft rim. We can have an orange soft rim, you know, which I kind of like because it's instead of being like this, right? It's actually curved inward a little bit, so it's scalloped a little bit so your finger can actually sit into it better. And then if you're a real diehard for ThinkPads, you have the traditional red, you know, rough texture ThinkPad nub, right? Which these are nice, but with a mechanical keyboard, you kind of want something that your finger can dig into a little bit so it doesn't go sliding off and hitting the keys. So, and then if you want added added tactile feedback on the mouse keys, you can actually, they give you a series of these little red rubber bands, right? These little red rubber bands, of course, will go around the, hello. They can go around, they actually, no, what they do is they go around the stem of the mouse button, the physical mouse button. So you kind of situate those on there, get them nice and whatever. And when you have it in there, you punch this on here. When you press the mouse button, this rubber band is going to give pressure. You know, it's going to, because you're effectively limiting how far down you can press the switch unless you apply force, right? It's a rubber band, so it's elastic. So it will bend. You know, it will give. You have some give there, but it will give more pressure. It will give more feedback, right? So you get a nice punchier click of the mouse buttons. So I've tried it both ways. Honestly, I prefer it with the rubber bands on it. So it just gives a nice little, punchy feedback. So I'm actually going to go ahead and do that. I'm just going to affix these rubber bands to the both of these. And that will be that. Sorry to hear you're not feeling well, Ronan. I hope you get well soon, man. Okay, here we go. So we got our 3 mouse buttons with our rubber bands on them. I think some people even get crazy and put like 2 rubber bands a piece on it to get real, you know, get some real serious resistance going on. I don't know that I'm that crazy, but you know, whatever. Okay, so we need to start putting this guy together. We need to make some modifications to the default layout, and then we need to actually start putting it together. So first thing we're gonna do is we are gonna flip this bad boy over. And we have 4 screws that we need to undo. We have 2 in the middle and then 2 at the edges, right? So we're going to take our handy dandy screwdriver. I got my framework screwdriver and spudger tool, right? So I actually need a bigger bit for that. Give me 1 second here. That is a triangle bit, not what I'm looking for. There you are, friend. Are you the one I'm looking for? You are... No, you are not the one I'm looking for. These are not the droids you're looking for, guys. Will this actually work? Damn it! Our handy dandy screwdriver is actually too short for this. I hate that for us, you guys. Although, this screwdriver tip might just work, and it actually is long enough. Ooh, ooh, we win, we win. Okay, so the stock screwdriver bit works just fine. Sweet. Love that for our side. It's okay. I had another screwdriver just in case. I actually don't like how much pressure we're putting on the mouse module, the track point module. So I'm gonna hold this in my hand and unscrew this, which is probably not the best idea, but here we are. Right. Come on, buddy. Set this off to the side. Come on, buddy. Beautiful. And last one. Got it. Did I lose a screw? It appears I have lost a screw. Fantastic. How did I do that? Okay. Well, good thing we have extras, right? Although I do need to find it because I don't want the dog to eat it. Nope. I didn't lose it. It just decided to hide itself behind one of the mouse buttons. Okay. Cool. So, once we do that, real easy. We have the 4 screws at the bottom. This guy just lifts off and up. And you'll see here there's a couple of little plastic clips. Those are what go into... They dig into grooves in the top of the lid and hold it in place, right? So this has the plastic clips holding it in place from the top. And once that's done, we secure it at the bottom with 4 screws, right? Easy enough. So we're gonna set this off to the side for right now. We're actually gonna need that here in a minute because it's going to, once we flip this over, it's going to allow us to brace the board so we're not putting so much pressure on the mouse button. Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 4 screws to release the mounting plate and the PCB from the bottom case. All right? So we're going to go ahead and do these guys. Place these off to the side. Okay, so we have our screws. Really don't need to go in a star formation with something like this, but we're doing it anyway. So, you know. Okay, so we pull this guy out. Again, this is our mounting plate and our PCB in one unit. We also have, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 5 screws to release the PCB from the mounting plate. Look at how pretty this is, guys. This is just really well done. I really, really, really dig this. It's just clean. Just really clean. And this SATA, I don't know what that SATA interface is. I imagine it may or may not have something to do with the Bluetooth module, because you can get a Bluetooth module upgrade for this. I don't hate myself enough to do that. I don't mind plugging in with the keyboard, or, you know, with the cable. So, and then, you know, just standard, you know, plastic mold case. Okay, so what we are going to do is we're actually going to take our aluminum top, we're going to flip it over, right? So it's inside up, and we are going to rest our PCB on it, and this is how we are going to perform our work on the keyboard, right? So we actually do, for what we need to do, we actually do have to separate the keyboard, or the PCB, from the mounting plate. So we're going to take our 5 small screws, and actually in reality we have 11. We have 11 screws all together, because we also have 3 for the enter key plate, and then we have 3 for the track point module, which we do have to detach in order to get the that's interesting. We do have to detach the track point module from the mounting plate in order to mount the switches, right? So we can start to feel the PCB wobble a little bit. As it's coming looser, it's lifting up from the mounting plate. There we go. Boom. Okay, so we're going to lift this up very carefully, because if you're not careful, you will snag the... Oh, the track point module is still attached to it. That's why it's snagging. Okay, yep, I'm an idiot. All right, give me a second here, guys. Let me go back to this. Yeah, so we actually do need to unscrew the track point module. Okay, maybe drinking a pint of milk. Okay, maybe drinking a pint of milk all at once was a bad plan. Yeah, you're not gonna hear an argument out of me there, pal. Why would you do such a thing? How dare? Answer the real question, though. Was it breast milk? It's okay, we don't kink shame here. Well, my acid is gone, but now I'm bloated. You know, but the acid is gone. Okay, now the track point module is separated, and boom, we have our PCB. Nice and clean and beautiful, right? I love this. Okay, so first things first. Okay, so we're gonna flip this over. So with this stabilizer for the spacebar, we are actually, it's really easy to remove these, right? So all you have to do is the side opposite of the stabilizer bar, you just lift up and back, right? So lift up and back. Come on, pal, you can do it. There we go. Set that off to the side, and we will go ahead and put our new stabilizers in. So we're just going to slide these in like this and apply a light pressure at the bottom piece here. You'll feel it click. You'll actually feel it click into place, right? You'll feel it and you'll hear it click into place when it's good to go. So it doesn't take a ton of pressure. You don't have to apply a ton of pressure to this. Just enough till you hear the click and you are good to go. Boom. Boom. Good to go. Okay. So now comes the fun part. We actually need to undo this independent plate here for the enter key, because we have to do some reconfiguration with that, right? Well, actually, we're replacing the plate altogether. So that screw is giving us a little bit of back talk. There we go. I just heard the plate drop. So, boom. Okay, we'll pick up the PCB again, and you'll notice, boom, this little guy came off all by itself, right? So similar with the space bar stabilizer, we are going to take this. Now this guy is designed a little bit differently, right? It's hard to see. Actually, I wonder if I can get light on this. If I can get light on this. Can I get enough focus on this? Beautiful. Can you guys actually see that? Okay, cool. So there are two, you might notice, there are two little feet here, right? Right equidistant in each stabilizer foot. And all we need is a very, very, very small flathead. Push in on these, and then the whole assembly, the stabilizer assembly, will spring out and back, right? So it's really, really, really nice. Man, have a manual focus zoom is it's the freaking bee's knees, bro. Actually, you don't even need a small flathead. You can actually, if you use the edge of your fingernail, you can actually just do it with your hands. Boom. There we go. Solved. Right? Now, the little feet that clip on that we have to press in, you notice the shape is a little bit different. We have a wider hold side here, so we need to keep track of that shape, because we actually have to take the stabilizer bar, flip it around, and put it in the other way. All right, so we're going to take this, we're going to set it in, we're going to line our feet up, boom, pop it right into place, and it's good to go. Okay, so we have our stabilizer bar, and we are ready to put this mounting plate back on the board. So, and I'm actually just going to do this one off the board by hand. So, hang tight with me. Don't try this at home, kids. Oh, no, before we do that, because of the enter key, we also have to take this stabilizer bar off, because we have to make room for a second key that's going to shift up into that position, right? So we're just going to maneuver the feet back. There we go. Boom. We're good. Move it out of the way. We're done with that piece for right now. Okay. So, okay. So that's in there now. I can do the other screws. The other two screws to actually secure it into place. Let's do this. Come on, baby. Yes. Okay. See? Nice and clean. Let's give each of these a quick turn. Make sure they're nice and secure. Okay. Now, going to put this guy back into place. Come on, pal. Okay. And we are now going to resecure. We've reseated. We're going to resecure the PCB to the mounting plate. Okay. So we got our 5 screws. I'm sorry, it's 6 screws. I lied. Or rather, I was mistaken. All right, sweet. We are good to go. Okay. Hello. Okay, so for now, we can go ahead and set this back into place. We are going to leave it unmounted for right now. But we can at least begin, right? So what we're going to do is we're going to take our bag, our big bag of Kaihl Box Navy switches, and we're going to start placing them where they needs to go, okay? So let me grab some water here. Yummy. Okay, so how are we going to do this? I actually need to stage this real quick. I'm going to start with our space bars because I actually need to be able to measure those out. So, it's a long shift. See, tall enter key. I love it, man. Freaking tall enter key from the ISO keyboards. So see, they give you the option of one long spacebar or a split 2 medium length space bars, right? And it makes it really nice and convenient. Having a split spacebar, believe it or not, it's a lot more convenient than you might think. The System 76 launch, they have opted for a split spacebar layout, and it's really, really, really handy. Like, it's handy more than you would actually think it would be, right? So with Cherry MX style switches, it's pretty easy to figure out, right? Your feet can only go in one way, right? So the feet correspond. So if we're gonna zoom in here, right? So the feet on the switch, you know, these little guys, they can only go in one way, and they correspond to these very small holes here, right? So we know that this is going to go in with the feet at the top. So really all you do, make sure your pins are, your feet are straightened out. Really all you need to do is just pop the little guy in, apply light pressure. Now this switch actually doesn't go here, because we're doing a split space bar. But you get the idea. So take your handy dandy little switch puller, get in on either side, squeeze, apply upward pressure, boom. Beautiful. So now we can actually put it where it's going to go, right? That does not want to fit in. Why doesn't it? Give me a sec here, guys. Did it again. Sweet. Okay, so we're gonna go at this a slightly different angle. Right. If I have to get out my flashlight, I will, bro. There we go. Boom. Got it. All right, so the reason I'm doing this now is I need to... Did those secure properly? They did. Beautiful. I already love it. Okay, the reason I'm doing this is I need to figure out how to space my keys. I need to figure out how to space the switches, because we have a couple different positions here, right? So I need to figure out how to space these switches so that they actually fit what it is I'm gonna do. Oh, that sounds so good. Okay, so we're gonna pull that for a second. Okay. Go ahead and get this other space bar situated. Tell you what, I'm actually gonna take my cam off for a bit so you guys can see what it is I'm doing. There we go. So see, with big keys like this, you want, with these bigger keys, you want to have the stabilizer bars, because if you don't have the stabilizer bar, like if you just had just the stem in the middle, if you push on this side, you know, traditionally, if you didn't have a stabilizer bar, only this side of the space bar would press down and it might not actually actuate the key. But when you have the stabilizers on either side of it, plus the stem in the middle, when you press one side, it brings the stabilizer bar, brings the entire side, it brings the entire button down, right? It forces the entire button down evenly to guarantee the actuation of the switch. So it's very nice. He's very nice. So, okay. Alt. So Alt when Control. Okay. Okay, so I need to figure these out. So it kind of makes it obvious our next key is going to go right here, right? So I wonder, does this go here or does it go here? That is the pertinent question, isn't it? So I actually need to pull up a key map for this, you guys. Elfie, hi. Thank you for the shout-outs. How are you? So this is what I actually like. Is that going to pull up for me? Yes, it is. Boom. So this is what I really like is their website actually has a, it actually has just a really nice configurator, right? So we pick our DIY side, we toggle it for what setup we want, right? So we're doing our tall enter key, so we're gonna do our split backspace here. Question is, okay, so Alt-Win Control. Okay, I see. Okay. So you can set it for whatever options you need it to, and then you can go next to the keyboard setting to actually see what buttons are going to correspond to what, right? And this also kind of helps us map out what we're going to do. So I'm going to keep this screen up. I'm going to toggle back to the capture card, but I'm going to leave this screen up for me to look at so that I can actually map out what it is I am doing. Right? Because I prefer to only have to do this once if I can help it. Crystal clear, baby. Boom. Thank you for the hydrate, Elfie. I appreciate you. Water. Which is good because I had a really salty dinner too. Okay. So this guy is gonna go feet up. Just like this. Come on. Ooh. Cam toggle. So I'm only keeping the camera off so you guys can actually see everything that I'm doing. Right? So my big fat head is not in the way. Oh! I almost threw a switch. No, you've been busting your butt this week, so just keeping help you stay hydrated. I appreciate you. Beautiful. Okay, I'm going to keep these switches over here. I feel like that's going to be the easier option for me. And I'm also going to take the switches out like, you know, 10 at a time. That seems to make the most sense. So, shift up over here. Okay. Now, the way this keyboard, or at least the way the top plate is designed, I could have a page up, page down key here, but my dumbass did not order the top piece of this, the aluminum top plate, to accommodate these 5 and 6 keys. So we just have the 4 for the up, down, left, right arrow keys. So when I put this order in, I was in a rush and I was not paying attention to what I was doing, unfortunately. But that is my loss for being a dumbass. Right, now that we have our measurement, now that we have our spacing done on these, the rest of these are just pretty much, you know, just punch them in. It's going to be really quick now that we know what our spacing is. The ones with these stabilizer bars might be a little difficult to get right, but that didn't feel right. They're expensive to order now? This keyboard? Oh, fuck. Rip. The keyboard, yes. The switches, not so much. Oh, we bent a pen. See if I can bend this back. We bent a pin, you guys. See that right there? That happens from time to time, and it really sucks. The keys you missed out on. No. So it's not the keys itself. It's the top. So the plate. So the plate that goes over this, right? When all is said and done. So when I attach the plate, you see how I've got these two slots here, but the plate I did not order to accommodate two buttons being here. Right? So you can get it in a 4-key or a 6-key variation. Okay, I'm a stubborn fella, so I'm going to see if I can bend this back. I know I have plenty of switches, but I am a stubborn. Actually, you know what? This is exactly what I have these little tweezers for. It's not beautiful, but it works. Boom. It works. Now, just to be sure, yep, we're good. It's not beautiful, but it works. Kind of like my penis. I mean, what? I didn't say anything. What? Shut up, man. Okay. So I'm going to get all of these stabilizer bar ones out of the way, because these seem to be the biggest problem children so far. Actually... oh... so... hang on. Okay, I'm gonna try something kind of stupid here. See if this actually works. Because I just realized something. Shoot. I'm gonna have to take this thing apart. Yay, go me. Fuck. Alright. I have to undo all this. Give me a sec. Yeah, I didn't plan carefully. I made a last minute decision on how to split up this area into two separate keys, and well, yeah. So, yay. Okay. Good thing is I know my spacing now. Oh, hello. Okay. Rip switch. Switch is on the ground. Ugh. There we go. I think it's better if I do it. Instead of trying to do it like chopstick style, I think it's better if I just do it like that. Because I get a more firm grip on it and it doesn't go flying out of my hands. I am so painfully left-handed, you guys. It is not even funny. It's like pulling teeth. Yeah. Yeah, it's not too different. Okay. So we are going to pick this guy up. So we are going to lay him face down in his top plate, right? So that gives us some protection to lay him down like this. And I'm not even going to zoom out. I'm just going to do this really quickly. So. Okay, sweet. PCB out of the mounting plate. So we're just going to take this stabilizer bar. Boom. And actually, you know, the fun thing is these stabilizer bars are actually pre-lubed. So is the other one that I took off. They're pre-lubricated. So I'm going to use those in place of the spare ones they gave us for the space bars. Just because that's the kind of guy that I am. Reduce, reuse, recycle. Come on. Okay. Slide this guy into here. Boom. Beautiful. We are in business, ladies and gentlemen. Beautiful. Oh, right. Get this little guy in there. Boom. Okay. Now, to put it back together again. I better lay down. I'll watch the VOD when you release it. Oh, thank you, Elfie. Oh, that reminds me. I gotta go publish the last 1 or 2 Cyberpunk VODs. Thank you so much for that. Yeah, thank you, and thank you for the reminder. Have a good night. I appreciate you being here. I love your face, Elfie. You're awesome. Alright, so move this out of the way. Drop this guy back into place. Boom. Beautiful. Love it. Don't we love it? Don't you just freaking love it? Okay. All right. Start all over again. Oh, hi. Oh, hi, Blur. How are you doing, buddy? Good. Good, man. Glad to hear it. Okay, so I can space this out. Yeah, okay, you go here. Got it. Okay, why is this board rattling though? I don't like rattling. Nondescript rattling unsettles me. Okay, well, it'll settle down when I screw this guy back into place, I'm sure. Okay, so we'll put this on so we can space these properly. Nope, too close. Okay. For here. So does that actually go right there? I feel like that's just not right. I feel like that is just not the case. Yeah, it's in there. Trying to be careful. I already bent one switch pin tonight. While I have plenty of switches for this, it's a matter of pride, you know? Okay, give me a sec here. I can find, like, every key except the actual key that I need. Welcome back, Ronan. How you doing, bud? Okay. Nope, that actually works. No, that does space properly. Fucking weird. Okay, I could have sworn that wasn't going to space properly. And here we are. Now I'm a believer. Where was Bendy? There was Bendy. Okay, Bendy goes back here. I did get Octopath. Nice! Watching the new Taskmaster episode while lurking. I appreciate the lurk, pal. You enjoy the heck out of that lurk. And enjoy the Taskmaster. Ooh. Tell you what, this is kind of a finicky, The zoom is very particular. That's okay. It teaches me to be more disciplined. Because apparently I lack a discipline. Good thing about this is you learn to feel. If you feel too much resistance, you do not want to force it, because that is how you end up breaking switch pins. There we go. You learn to get kind of a feel for it. Mitch, how you doing, pal? It's good to see you, friend. Hope you are well this evening. There we go. Mitch, how's your Tuesday night going, pal? Okay, see, I already love this. I already freaking love this, dude. My giant blue ISO enter key. I love this so much. Man, suffering from whiplash from the start time change. Oh, you finally got off your graveyard shift schedule? I mean, I for one am happy for you, man. That shit was wrecking you. At least I felt like it was. Maybe it wasn't. Maybe I should keep my damn mouth shut. I don't have anything better to do with this for now, so I'm just going to go ahead and put this guy here. Yeah. See? It's her cute little nipple. Cute little nipple button. Been starting anywhere from 06 to noon for the past month now. Oh, now it's back to... Oh, shit. I'm sorry, man. Got on to work today at 07:30 and I'm pissed off. I'm pissed about it. Yeah. I'm sorry, pal. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and put the mouse buttons on here as well, because they're really not doing anything else. Late as fuck. Yeah. These feel so good. Is a Far Cry. So you're 5.5 hours late is what you're saying. Your employer must be very forgiving, dude. But also thank God for that. Getting there. He knew why it happened. He used to be a driver, so he gets it. At least he's chill about it. Ooh, that didn't feel right. There we go. Yeah, I suppose the best thing is that you have an understanding boss. Most people don't get that lucky. Can't expect someone to start a whole ass working day and then some earlier the very next day. Yeah. Hey, baby boy. Hey, sweet murky boy. Okay. He's been out of whack the last couple days, man. I mean, you can, but it didn't turn out well often. Yeah. Yeah, Merc's been whacked out lately, man. Hey, baby. He gets really worked up out of the blue. Starts panting all over the place like crazy. You know, he just won't settle down. Like he pants himself into exhaustion. Right? But he just seems really unsettled for some reason. And there doesn't seem to be anything physically wrong with him. Do DOT rags, cause if when I got off work today. There you go. You know, I suppose I could zoom this out a little bit. See if I can do this right-handed. Nope. Try it again. There we go. I tell you what, one thing that really infuriates me about this is every so often the switches, like the switch position will actually flip over. Like here the pins are on the bottom, here the pins are on the top. Like the launch PCB, it's all uniform, right? All the switches. So I have to ask, do you have to look at a picture to remember where the keycaps go? Because I do, and I don't have to look at it to type either. Yes, so I do have a reference of where the keys go. So actually the good thing about this is the company that makes this keyboard, they have a web-based configurator. So I already have my key map built, right? So that makes it very, very, very convenient for me. Hi, baby. Did you bring me your donut? No, you just brought it in here. You just brought it in here because you know I'm busy. Sweet baby boy. Hey, buddy. How you doing, kiddo? At least it isn't just me. I thought I was just a moron, could remember they go even though I don't have to look at it to use it. Yeah. No, I mean, that's the thing. When you're typing, it's muscle memory, right? When you're doing something like this, it's very deliberate action. You know? Okay, so I'm about done on this bag. Good thing is this was the bag I ordered today, and I still have a bag with plenty of extras. So... come on. The death counter just makes us... Oh. Well, you know. Wasn't going up on YouTube anyway. I still need to edit. Start editing stuff to go up on YouTube. God damn it. Time. Time is the great evil these days. Thank you. Thank you for that.
Oh, Gary!
Still need to edit that as well. Yeah, I know. I also need to finish learning Rust so that I can write my own chatbot. Ooh, I'm only gonna be short one switch. Nice. Nice. Okay. Cool. I dig that. I dig that a lot. See, I have plenty of switches. That didn't feel right. Yep. Casualty number 2, my friends. Casualty number 2. Plenty to swap out when they get too sticky. Yeah. Hey, Murky boy. Please don't let me forget that the death counter was actually at 10. Oh god, this is gonna sound so good. Ugh. Oh god, it's a nut-worthy sound. Okay. Now I need to actually secure the track point module to the mounting plate. So I will do that, and then we will start putting the keys on this bitch. Where's my screwdriver? Okay, so get this. Come on. Oh, shit. Shit. Shit, that's not what I wanted. Okay. Even though it worked out, it's not really what I wanted. Okay, here we go. Even though it kind of sort of worked out. Yikes. Okay, come on. Get in there. There we go. There we go. Nice. Okay. Now we can actually start really putting this bitch together. Right? Now, if I really wanted to, I could go ahead and mount this bottom plate in here. There's nothing really stopping me from doing it. While I'm here, while I'm thinking about it, let me go ahead and get this guy on. There we go. Boom. Okay, so start with our escape key. We already have our escape key. The keyboard nipple. Yes, the keyboard nipple. As a matter of fact, hang on. Can't find the one key I actually need. Never did care for them personally. Yeah, it is a matter of personal preference. I happen to love it. Okay. Found it. Then again, they were always on laptops, so that may have had something to do with it. Yeah, that's fair. Honestly, having a track point on a keyboard is nice because I don't have to track a separate mouse, right? If I'm using two machines, I don't have to track a separate mouse. Now, like I was saying earlier, I do like they give us choices, right? They give us the traditional, like, dotted red rough texture nub tip, and they give us orange and yellow soft rims that your finger can actually kind of dig into. So I'm gonna go with yellow on this one because my one that I use for my work from home setup is orange, so I'm gonna go with yellow on this particular one. Boom. Beautiful. Yay, no more pencil 2 eraser. Yeah, number 2 pencil eraser. Yeah. Honestly, though, this company, I love this company's designs. Now the fun part is actually getting all of these keys. Fun part's actually getting all of these keys turned upright, you know, right side up, so I can actually figure out where they all need to go. Alt, that is one that I need. FN, that's another one that I need. Yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna take my happy ass to bed now. I hate being late, and I'll be pissed if I'm late again. Night, y'all. Mitch, thank you for being here. Have a good night, buddy. We will see you next time. Also, FYI, guys, I do still plan on going live tomorrow. But we'll probably just do more Cyberpunk. Oh god, this already feels so much better than my than the pre-built model. Appreciate it, man. Have a good night, bud. Okay, so that key doesn't fit there, clearly. Oh, and the death counter reminder was in Discord. Thank you. Okay, so let me take a look here. If I do this... Yes, got it. Okay. Control Tab. So I'm missing another crap. Missing another alt. Not no more, I'm not. Found it. Boom. Okay, give me a second while I sort these number keys, guys. Beautiful. 6, 4. Oh, that's 9. Not a 6. It's a 9, guys. It's a 9. Finally found my last arrow key. Thank you. Hey, I found a 1, you guys. Ooh, that actually completes my number row. Okay, sweet, 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 sweet. Okay, give me a sec. One, 2, 3. I also really like these the typeface they use for these. It's very unique. Ooh, shoot. Okay. 0 minus underscore. Hey guys, look! I have a bullshit button. I have a BS button, you guys. Yeah! So I have to see if I can keybind that to just punch in the word bullshit whenever one of my coworkers says something I don't like. I can just be like, bullshit! See? Handy dandy key puller. Boom. Love it. Okay, so we finished that. Now QWE. This is gonna take fucking forever. Shoot. Okay, QWERTY UIOP brackets. I O P. I will come back for the brackets. Okay. I'm sitting here digging around for the bracket, open bracket key. Like, where the fuck is it? Where the fuck is it? It was literally sitting right in front of me, like directly in my line of sight. And I was looking at everything around it but it. Talk about some ADD, man. Or ADHD. A, S, D. Okay, so GH already there, JKL. I wonder who came up with the QWERTY layout. You know, the standard US QWERTY layout. And how did they determine that was the best keyboard layout at the time? Oh, hello. Okay, guys, we got 9 more keys left. ZXCV. So we got our B. We have N, M. Okay, comma. Period. Forward slash. Shoot. There we go. Forward slash. The Linux way. The proper slash. Not the bullshit backslash. The proper slash. Okay. Guys, we are live. This is beautiful. Okay, so the rest of these keys can go back in the bag. Got our extra keys stashed. Got everything here. Okay, so let's go ahead and mount. Let's actually secure the mounting plate to the bottom case. Okay. These keys feel so good to press, you guys. They just feel so freaking good to press. I mean, I can't get over that. I can't say that enough. Oh, this feels so much better with the aluminum top on it than it does the plastic top. I'll be honest with you. Okay, so flip this bad boy over. Hello. Downside is the aluminum is much heavier. There we go. Okay, so we got at least one of them in there, which means it should be able to stay up on its own accord now, instead of falling flat on its face. So we got this bad boy in here. Boom. We are ready to go, guys. We are fully assembled, ready to upload our key map, right? So, let's take a look here. FN layer. So they give us a pretty basic rundown here. They give us a pretty basic rundown of top layer commands, stuff like that. Okay, so if we take a look at our instructions here, content, Shura keyboard, USB-A to USB Type-C cable, 1.5 meters is about 4 feet. Extra keycap set and keycap puller, rubber cap ×3, red, orange, yellow, user manual. So the user manual, again, is very minimal, very Spartan, right? It has N key rollover, programmable track point, FN, key function support, Type-C interface, blah, 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 DIY layout. Okay, so FNW, volume decrease. So they give us what the function keys are. The M, this is actually very useful. So they tell us what our mouse, so this is not only a middle click, this is also a M function, mouse function key, which I think is really nice. That's a nice little add-on. So the dip switch. So there are 6 dip switches here. Each of them refers to a specific function here. All port disable, default setting. Port 1 through 3 enable, profile 1 through 3 can't be used simultaneous. Port 4 enable, middle mouse key with dual function. MFN plus track point equals scrolling function. MFN click, middle key click function. How do I have it set on my other one? I'll have to check that. Port 5, reverse track point scrolling vertical direction. Port 6, enable file system. So the way we can download our key map, right? So we can download our key map from the TEX website, from their program website. And then we can actually enable a little bit of USB storage on this particular keyboard. Once we do that, we can drop the file in, unmount it, and once it's done, we're set and ready to go. You know, unplug, replug, we're set and ready to go with our new key map, right? So pardon me. Okay, so how are the dip switches set on this one currently? Yep, number 4. Number 4 is on for the middle mouse click function. Sounds about right. Okay. So, give me a second here, because I have to unplug my keyboard and plug in a new. So we're actually going to test this. So So it is a nice touch that they give you a cable, but I also already had a cable sidelined for this. So I will save that other cable for another day. Let me clean up my workspace here a little bit. Before I do that, let me do this. Okay. I'll probably have to do another cable here at some point for this, but, you know, we'll figure it out. Let's see here. Boom! Boom, you hear that little pop. Suki! Hi, Suki! How are you? Thank you for being here, man. I appreciate you. So good to see you. So that little pop you heard, that's the file system on the keyboard mounting, right? So I just need to download our text file. At this point, we actually don't really need anything else, so I can switch back to the screen here. So we got our keymap.tex, T-E-X, that's a specific file for these keyboards that allows us to do what we need to do, right? So we're going to come to here. We're going to come to here. We're going to go to our downloads. I don't know what all is in my downloads, so I'm not going to risk you guys seeing anything you shouldn't. Not in my Christian Minecraft server. So we're going to drop our keymap.tex file. Boom. We disconnect. And port or 2.3 on as you want. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, cool. So should be good to close that out. Switch our switch back to off for the USB storage. Plug back in. And our key map should now match what we just dropped onto it, right? So if I can plug this guy back in. Boom. Text editor. Right? So if I want to test this out, hey, it's working. Oh, you gotta love it. Let's see if this also works. That also works. Cool. So all the original key maps do actually work. I'm gonna have to get used to this key. No lie, I'm gonna have to get seriously used to this enter key, man. Kiss my ace, how you doing, man? It's been a while. How the heck are you? But yeah, this ISO style enter key, I'm gonna have to get really used to that. So yeah, I'm gonna have to really get used to this keyboard, to this key map. Yeah, been years. Yeah, man. Happy to see you though. Seriously though, this key map is so comfortable. Like these, the key map I'm gonna have to get used to, but these switches are just so nice and so punchy. And the best thing about it, here's the best thing about this. This is my mouse. This is my mouse, y'all. And these are my mouse buttons. So I no longer have to, I can use this on my stream PC and I don't have to track a separate second physical mouse, right? I have everything self-contained on one keyboard. You still talk to it? No. No, I do not. From time to time, when time allows, I do get the chance to drop into Emma Bear streams, but no, yeah. Let's just say, unfortunately, I feel like I overstayed my welcome. They all disappeared. Yeah, I feel like I overstayed my welcome there, coming up towards the end of 2020 into 2021, so I just kind of gracefully bowed out. So. But for what it's worth, I'd seen the writing on the wall for about 6 months prior to that, and I made a decision. And I'm glad I made a decision. Yeah, it was kind of fun while it lasted, but I'm glad I made the decision that I made in the end. So, yeah, I definitely gotta get used to this. It does work though, and I like it. I like that it's kind of a non-standard layout. Things come and go. All things come and go. There's a time for all things, and to all things a season. This is a really nice, looks like an IBM ThinkPad keyboard. So that's the idea. That is the actual idea. So while I'm here, let me show you guys. Layout selection. Do or do not. There is no try. I love that. So the company is called TEX. They're based out of Taiwan. And their whole thing is they do ThinkPad style mechanical keyboards, right? They're really nice. They are really freaking nice. So that's the original, the Shinobi. They also have, let's see. They have the Kodachi, which is like a slightly smaller Shinobi. The Kodachi is nice. One of the ones I've always really wanted, but they never have in stock, is the Yoda 2. The Yoda 2 is absolutely freaking gorgeous, dude. I love the design of this thing. I love it so much. Like, it's just so clean, right? It's so clean, it's so small, it's so compact. But I also don't like that you don't have physical arrow keys. I only have a laptop, but thinking about getting a monitor and keyboard and using it like a desktop. That's what I do at work, man. At work, I run 3 screens off my laptop, and I just keep it docked underneath. I just have a mouse and keyboard, and boom. Matter of fact, I have a similar setup at home, right? So that laptop plugs into those 2 monitors, and I just have a mouse and keyboard, and I run it, you know, just like a desktop. So, does everything I need it to, nothing I don't. It's only an i5 and 1050, but it works. Oh, that's plenty of horsepower. I mean, depending on what you're doing with it, that should be plenty of horsepower. If it's for like general office use, you should be okay. If you're using it for gaming, yeah, you might be wanting, trying to push monitors with it. But yeah, the Yoda 2 is a really good, I've always liked, but they never seem to have them in stock. And pardon me, the Shura, which is what we are looking at now, albeit with some modifications, right? I play D3 and PoE crap like I gotcha. But yeah, this keyboard is just, it's so slick. I really enjoy it. So this is the base model. I have this is what we built tonight is the DIY model, which allows you to plug your own switches into it. And it's honestly, it's very nice. It's very refreshing. It's a very refreshing little setup, and I like it a lot. So the biggest things about it is, I'll turn the camera off for a sec. The biggest things about this that are different from the base model, of course, escape key is a custom escape key. Backspace is reduced. It's a reduced size backspace key. I have a tilde key, a tilde and a backtick. I have an ISO style enter key, so a big tall enter key. I have a secondary FN key in addition to this one. No control on this side. My control's on this side. 10 key, yeah. Yeah, finding a good mechanical keyboard with a 10 key is a challenge. Actually, mechanical keyboard that I swear by that now actually comes with a 10 key. Let me show you guys this. Okay, keyboards. So the launch, it's expensive. The System 76 launch, it's an expensive keyboard, but honest to God, I love it, dude. It is just so good. I own 2 of these. Pardon me. I own 2 of these. My first one was my first ever mechanical keyboard, and I absolutely fell in love with it. So, launch heavy, $300, solid aluminum. It's milled out of solid aluminum. It's just beautiful. They really did. They did a really, really, really good job with it. So, it's heavy. Yeah, but I mean, it's heavy, dude. This thing is sturdy. This thing, you could beat somebody to death with this thing and plug it in and still use it. So, again, I own 2 of them. I don't own the heavy. I own the just the launch model, just a standard launch model, and I couldn't be happier with them. I mean, I'll shout these products out any day of the week. Yeah, Office Space style. Yeah. Just take it. Bam! Swing bada 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 bada. Knock somebody's head clean off. It's a well-made product. Simple as that. So. But yeah, the good thing about this keyboard is the entire idea is the ergonomics of the hand, right? So the idea is if I'm typing, I can be doing whatever I want, and I need to scroll. I don't need to move all that far. I just have to go to here. I have my right index finger to control the mouse, and I have these 3 to control the mouse buttons, and boom, back to the keyboard. There's not a lot of wrist strain going on. It's just boom, do what I need to do. I can even click with the thumb key just for quickness, and I can still type, do what I need to do. Waiting for Twitch to ban my name again. Oh, yeah, you've had to change it a couple times now, haven't you? I was gonna say, I thought the underscores looked new. That's unfortunate, man. They just can't let you have a good time. Can't nobody let you have a good time, man? No, they can't. That's true. They said it was offensive. You know what? Twitch's business practices are offensive. There, I said it. Fuck them. Alright guys, that has been the building of the TEX Shura DIY model keyboard. I do have work tomorrow, so I'm going to be calling it there for the evening. I am working from home tomorrow though, so... And all of my subs and everything was just gone like that. That is really unfortunate, dude. I hate that for you. We probably will be back tomorrow. We might just dig back into some more Cyberpunk. I was planning on doing this stream tomorrow. I just couldn't wait to get this keyboard built, so I decided to do it tonight, kind of off schedule. But yeah, we will be getting probably back into some Cyberpunk tomorrow. But let's find out who's still live. Who is still live out there, man? Well, have a good night and good talking to you. Kiss my ace. It was excellent having you, man. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your evening. I will see you someplace else, hopefully. Hopefully not under a different name, but if that does happen, I won't take offense and I'll understand why. Let's see here. Who do we have live tonight? I tell you what. Let's raid Suki. It will be spelled backwards if so. Fair enough. Let's raid Suki, guys. Suki's live. He's awesome. yeah. If you will, join me in on the raid. Guys, I'm not going to do a long, drawn-out exit here because I am actually really tired. I can feel my eyes wanting to glue themselves shut on me. So, guys, thank you so much for being here. Thank you for all the love tonight. Have a wonderful rest of your evening. I will see you all probably tomorrow. Join the Discord if for any stream updates. We'd be happy to have you. But in the meantime, guys, thank you so much. Have a good rest of your evening. I'll see you next time. Have a good night.